Hey, go to denverguitarorchestra.com and let's pick up the sheet music for today's activities. Uh, it turns out that we're having a bit of an internet issue, and so I don't know how long this lesson will last today. It's been a bit of an adventure trying to get my technology to keep up with me today. So right now I'm trying to figure out how to log on to my own website to post this link. Here we go. All right. Oops, I gotta get rid of that one. Link to join. I'm gonna hit this. Delete. Control V. Highlight. Link. Enter. Edit. Settings. Open new window. Update. Cut this one out. Control X. Update. Probably sent some people to the wrong page here a minute ago, so they'll be back. Let's see if this is working correctly now. It's going to send me to. So that's going to get everybody going. Show my double chin, and then let's take this page and go over to the archive, and we'll paste the dead link there. It's going fine. I'm going to edit this page, and eventually we'll have a few people joining us. Apologize, it always takes a little bit of messing around to get things up and running. I didn't get rid of Friday's link until just this moment. So let's see, Monday, August, what was yesterday? 31, August 31, colon, return, Control V, highlight, link. So we're not on CE, right? We're on some other link. What is our link? A4. Okay. All right. So as soon as you get settled in, let me know if the sound is good for you. YouTube has definitely been an adventure today. I can't tell if it's YouTube or if it's my local service provider here, but we're definitely having taken every last bit of effort it takes to keep online today. And so I want to know if you can hear me or if I'm just talking to myself. Vic says, I have convinced my daughter-in-law and my husband to do baritone. Yes, how exciting, Vic. That's wonderful. That's really, really exciting. You eventually going to have your own baritone band, right? It's not near as hard as guitar, so that's the good news. They should enjoy getting to know it. Michelina sent me a video of her. Hopefully she sent it to you too, of her playing Spaghetti Monster on baritone. So that was very exciting. I don't know. Is that violating her privacy? Tell you what she's doing. Let's see. All right. So everybody's all set up. I think we're good. Okay. Hey, Evelyn. So guys, we're gonna go kind of fast today. I've got to go. Here's what I have to go do. I have to be in my studio at 4, which is in 55 minutes, to sell a harmonica. That's a big sale for me here in the pandemic. The $15 for a harmonica. So I can't miss the sale. All right. That will, when I turn in my sales report to this, you have to turn it into the city and the state, and I'm going to turn that in. I'm going to say, how much did you make this quarter? $15. And of course, they'll be like, we need to see your records, and I don't keep records, so they'll be sad. All right, we're going to start with YMCA today. Remember, we decided we would knock out the tough stuff right off the bat and go backwards. Yesterday, we went from easy to hard. Today we're going to go hard to easy. How about that? Yeah, thanks, Vic. That's so exciting. Yeah, honestly, it's very exciting. Teaching music it's a crapshoot, right? Some people it sticks with, some people it don't. Sometimes I've had little kids that were incredible and then they quit, and I've had adults who were terrible and never quit, and they just kept coming, and pretty soon they were pretty good. And some people like this song, and some people like this way of playing, and blah blah blah. You never know what you're doing, right? You're just planting seeds, planting seeds, planting seeds, planting seeds, hoping that soon, in one way or another, it will become a tree. And the fact that you've been kind of excited about what we're doing and sharing it with your family, and they're getting excited about it, I love that. That's one of those things that I'm like, yes, that's why we do this, right? Is so we can have this new, weird, crazy, funny thing that we're doing, share it with our family, and somebody in our family gets connected. And I've told people a lot of times when I started this back in the day, I thought, I want to play ukulele at a little bit higher level than we've been playing it around town. I'd like to, make multi-part arrangements and that sort of stuff. And I talked to all of the ukulele players I knew at the time, and not one was interested. And so you never know, you don't know if your people are going to come along, and I do this a lot. And I do have one or two friends that have joined and stuck with it, but for the most part, not. And so you're really creating your own, a brand new environment when you do something like this. And the fact that your family is like, yeah, seems like fun, let's do it. And I think that's exciting. All right. 4 of us here. That's enough. Hopefully, who we missing? Nancy's usually around, and I'm trying to think of who else wanders in from time to time. Anyway, let's play some guitar. We'll play YMCA first. Two lyric 1 and 2. It's so weird because there are 6 lyrics, but it's sort of not 6, and so let's take our time through here. Remember, as we were talking about this piece of sheet music, the hard part, of course, is, in my mind, the page turns. You want to play 1 through 8, then you go back and play 1 through 8 again, and then you've got those percussion notes. I think I have discovered over practicing with this a few times, taking that percussion a little more seriously than it seems like it should warrant actually sounds better. So getting after pretty hard in measure 9, and then respecting the rest at the beginning of measure 10 means a lot. And then as you go into that middle section, in my mind, is pretty challenging. Okay, and then we do 10 through 18, come back, do 10 through 16, and then jump to the end of the tune, 19 through the end. And I don't have my page turner set up here for some reason back over there, so I will have this gap when it comes time to turn the page. Let's just do it through 2 times. Make sure it's staying fresh. Hopefully you're working on it. If you're in level 4 and you're like, yep, this is kind of a fun song, that this is sort of a daily thing that you're working on. I do think playing it faster, playing it with a little bit of rhythm is going to be better than playing it like a ballad, like I've been playing it, which is slow and taking lots of liberties with the timing. I like playing it that way, but I don't think it's necessarily the best way. All right, let's give it a try. If you are a chords person, just play the chords. If you are just melody, it's beautiful. Okay, that's beautiful, because then you get somebody else. Vix knows a bunch of baritone players these days. She can play the melody. Her baritone players can come in and play the chords, and all of a sudden you got a whole evening of fun on your hands. Okay. If you want to play tough acts, obviously that's what I hope everybody plays a little bit of. Let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Austin. There we go. Rest. Turn the page. Okay, let's do it one more time. Just trying to push the tempo a little bit. Dun 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 dun, and having minimal success. Right, the pushing the tempo is something that I always like to do when I'm working on a tune that I want to get up to speed. Push the tempo, see where it's at, find out where I'm struggling. For me, right now, measure 15, getting the A minor shape on with my pinky on 5. That's where I'm fighting right now, and I shouldn't be. It's a pretty straightforward thing, and you can even hit this top string. It still sounds fine, even though it's an A and you're playing a B minor. Yeah, it's close enough, right? So let's play it one more time, and then we'll move down to I think Waltzing Matilda. Is that our level 3 song? Let's give it a try. YMCA, 2 more times through, and then we'll call it a day. 1, 2, 3, 4. YMCA. With any luck, that's coming together for you on some level or another. Maybe you're playing the chords, maybe you're playing the melody, maybe you're playing the tough uke, tough axe, whatever is working for you there. Hopefully that's fun. All right, let's move on. We're going to go to, I'm pretty sure we're playing Waltzing Matilda, right? Let's go down to, Waltzing Matilda, level 3. All right, so for those of you guys that are chord players or not chord players, whatever, if you're working on your chords, remember, you got your D, once a jolly swag man, and then everything goes to heck, right? So bar, A minor shape in front. And always be thinking about, hey, if I got to do a bar, I want to think about what my shape is. A minor, bar on 2 makes it a B minor. Okay? And that's going to happen, right? And right now, if you're playing, that's pretty normal for level 3, right? You be building the strength of your hand so that it can start to be a thing for you. A lot of people quit guitar over bar chords. That's not a smart thing to do. If you quit playing guitar because of bar chords, then the bar chords win. Okay, and they are hard and they are going to take a while. Don't let the bar chords win. Okay, quit guitar because you fall in love with a guy from Jamaica and you are moving, and you're never but but don't quit guitar because of bar chords. Okay, there's B minor, you got a G chord, Billabong, under the shade of a coolibah tree, and he sang as he watched, and there it is again. Okay, bar, A minor shape. Waited till his belly boil, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang as he watched, and he, B minor, waited till his belly boiled, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. So again, with this song, great, stellar opportunity to be practicing your B minor. Okay, this song's better sung than it is as an instrumental piece, and so I would, if it were me, and I was thinking I got to get my bar chords together one of these days, I would be playing this song quite a bit, just because this bar chord, if you can get B minor together, then F sharp isn't that hard, right? And F sharp minor, which is going to come up a lot, also is available to you. And so just getting where you're comfy with this bar on 2 and the A minor shape on, that's a big deal. Okay. All right. There's your chords. Let's play the melody. Make sure we know how the song goes. With this one, we play it all the way through to the end, 15 major 16, and then we'll go back and play the whole thing again 4 times. Okay, you're not going to play it 4 times. We'll play it once. Let's just play it once through with the melody. And then when you get to the last measure 16, then you're going to pop over and do a nice D chord to wrap it up. Okay, so just the melody 1 time through. Let's see how we do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once a jolly swag man camped beside a billabong under the shade of a coolibah tree, and he sang as he watched, and he waited till his belly boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang as he watched, and he waited till his belly boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Let's play it one more time. I don't think I was taking too many liberties. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down came a jump buck to drink beside a billabong. Up jumped the swagman and grabbed him with glee, and he sang as he won, and jumbuck in his talker bag. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, what? Waltzing Matilda. Sorry, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, and he sang as he stood that jumbuck in his tucker bag. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Okay, the melody's pretty good, not great, but it's pretty nice. It's a little bit everywhere, right? Which is usually a good sign of a decent melody, but not always. For me, the problem is when you get those tens, waltzing Matilda, my voice just is not going to ever possibly be able to do something like this, and so it's one downside of the song is the notes go so high that you're going to be outside of your singing range, and that's why being able to play it instrumentally is probably pretty good. All right, let's run through the tough acts, make sure we're okay with that. And by the way, if you're singing this one, this is a really fun one to put that 4-beat arpeggio in, grabbing the D chord. Once a jolly swagman camped beside a billabong under the shade of a coolibah tree, and he sang as he watched, and he B minor waited till his billy boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Works every time, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep it slow and sing right over the top of that. Ignore whatever sounds coming out of your guitar, but just get your chord on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, if you're still working on B minor, that's a perfect way to make sure that you've got everything on clean. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because a little more likely you're going to get 1, 2, 3. All right, and which is not what we want, but it's something we have to accept in the beginning. Work on getting a couple of them. All right, tough acts. If you're not up for that, play the melody. Okay, as always. 1, 2, 3, 4. For sure, going to do it again one more time. want to do it one more time. I want to get it right this time. From the top and go. All right, so lots of stuff that's a potential trap on this one, right? That B minor keeps showing up, and it's definitely a challenging moment there. And I also think that when it slides clear up here to 10, even though the playing is not that hard, getting the rhythm right is really, really challenging. And so one of those songs where you're probably, if you play it tough, actually, to play it completely different than if you're just playing it with chords or chords and melody, as a duet. You probably want to pick up the pace and play it a little bit faster. It's a nice tune. Definitely more fun just to sing and strum that guy. And so anyway, there it is. Waltzing Matilda. All right, let's go grab level 2. And that is going to be This Old Man, which I believe, pretty sure we talked about yesterday. Remember, you have 10 times through. And if you're still playing it on the 10th time through, time to give up. One page, no page turns. We like that. Give me an A chord. Index, middle, ring. To get to D chord, drop down, add these two on there. Back. That's what we want to do. To get to E, you're going to be on a D chord. You got to get to E. Slide straight back. Add these two fingers up there. Back to A. Okay. That's it. And sometimes you're going to go A to A to A. That's the big one at the end. Measure 8. Bum, bum, bum. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This old man, he played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, gave your dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played two. He played knick-knack on my shoe with a knick-knack, paddywhack, gave the dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played three. He played knick-knack on my knee with a knick-knack, paddywhack, gave the dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Now let's do plucks. This old man, he played four. He played knick-knack on my door with a knick-knack, paddywhack, gave the dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. One more time. This old man, he played five. He played knick-knack, sure as jive with a knick-knack, paddywhack, This old man came rolling home. Let's play this 1, 2, 3, 4, just on the middle string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. This old man, he played 7. He played knick-knack up to heaven with a knick-knack, paddywhack. Gave the dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 8. He played knick-knack on the gate with a knick-knack, paddywhack. Gave your dog a bone. This old man came rolling. That's enough. Okay. Different right hand ideas. Main thing is A, E, D. Moving those around quite a bit. Level 2, we're most of the time we just have 2. It's fun to try strumming chords. Really fun. Yeah, right. When we're strumming, right? I don't do that very much because I'm a terrible singer, and so for me, I got to get some melody coming out of the guitar. But it's still fun, right? Even if you're a terrible singer, to try different things, and especially right hand. Get your right hand skills. Be adventurous. This song has all 3 chords in an A, D, and E, and usually in book 2 we just have 2 chords. But because these are all level 1 chords, it's fun to put them all together and do, and be kind of silly with it. And I don't necessarily always know that, like 5. Hive, it doesn't seem very interesting, but if I change it to jive, then I got something really going on. And the first one, he played knick-knack on his drum. Well, it should be thumb, shouldn't it? I always sing it with thumb, but change the words to whatever you want. And it's kind of fun just to go through it over and over. And what you're really working on is just making sure your chords are there in proper timing. Yeah, so it is fun. All right, now, fun aside, let's play melody. Okay, let's do it a few times till it feels like it's coming out right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good for there. Okay, you're always looking when you're doing each style is to get a perfect round in, right? So you got 10 shots at getting it beautiful. If you're on number 7 and you finally nail it, stop. Right? Don't press your luck. That time, second or third time we did it through, I was like, man, I hit every note. That's good enough. I'm out. Okay. All right. Now, then let's talk very quickly about tough acts. Level 2. This is where you start. Okay, so level 2, we are talking about getting the chord, putting on the melody, and when I create the arrangements, I take the melody, drop it down on the tough uke line, and then I start seeing where I have an opportunity to squeeze in chords underneath it. And in this song, it's always on the first beat, except for measure 6. Give the dog a bone, right? And I'm going to put a nice chord in underneath that moment, bone. And it's going to end up sounding pretty cool there because we don't necessarily expect it there. Okay, so if we start with the A chord and strum down this, and then you're already holding 2 and 0 down, old man, and strum it again. He played 1, just your D chord. He lose the 2, made, Nick. Have to either add your index finger or slide your ring finger back. One of the two. Knack. Go to your E chord. On my thumb. I think you have to use your pinky on that. With A chord. Knick, knack, partial A chord here. Give your dog and in that case, I'm going to slide my ring forward. Get a bone, nice chord there. Jump to your E chord. This old man Pinky came, A chord, row, E chord, ling, A chord, home, and then just grab another note there. And you probably don't want to grab A because it feels too final. So that 2 on the 4 string feels like, hey, we got something else, some other business to do. So kicks you up into the next time. And again, just go through it as many times as you need to get a pretty solid arrangement of it. And it's supposed to be a 140, right? So we start at 70 and see if that's a decent speed for us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. I like when I'm playing to get this nice big strum at the end of every song. That's not necessarily the way you should do it. That's just me, right? Every song, chord at the end. But it's let your audience know I'm done. Give me an applause, right? I'm here, but have been trying to log in. Oh, hey, Pauline, glad you're here. Yeah, either YouTube or the internet in general or something to do with what I've got going on in this house. I don't know. Something's wrong with the internet today. I am going to go ahead and guess it's 5 billion school-age children trying to get their homework done and turned in and all that today. School's back in session and everybody's online. Not way lots of people are online, so it's that's what I'm guessing is why we're fighting the internet quite a little bit today. All right, the only other thing that I would suggest on this one is to be practicing our arpeggios. This old man, we played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick. Patty might give your dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Okay, so I do think that part can be just, especially when you have a one pager and the chords are not terribly difficult, really good opportunity just to be having these things just flying through there. So there's that. Okay, this old man. Finally, back to the daggone. Actually, guys, I just realized it's 3:43. I really do have to jet. So I'm going to cut you short. I'm going to jip you on Three Blind Mice today. You guys have Three Blind Mice out of book one. We will start with Three Blind Mice tomorrow. Spent a little bit too long on this old man. I was having too much fun. So I apologize. I do got to run over to the studio. I'm selling a harmonica. And then I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, Pauline hopefully the internet will cooperate with us a little bit better tomorrow. It's always delightful to see you guys. Thank you for being here, and get that sale. Evelyn knows sales. And honest to God, that's how salespeople think. You're selling a harmonica. Well, get over there, right? Nancy, good to see you. You guys are awesome. Thank you for showing up every day. Whether we have a big crowd or a small crowd, I don't care. I'm trying to get to be a better guitar player. And so I hope you're tolerant with me as you are learning as well. And we're all going to end up doing a 5 guitar gig, 6 guitar. How many of us are here today? 6 guitar gig up at Red Rocks here pretty soon. And so let's just keep playing until we have the very best this old man ever produced in the history of music. And I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Have a safe night. Do good. Practice. Show up. Keep showing up and subscribe or like. All right. All right, guys. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.